Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube. What's going on, people? This is Influence, and I thank you for joining me for this video. We got a new little art project today. That's what the video is about. I'm going to be Mod Podging this poster onto this canvas. Now, this poster I got from the 30th anniversary. I think it was the 30th. And they showed Transformers the movie in the movie theater. Since I never got a chance to see it when I was a kid, I went and had a great time. And it was first time I saw the movie in the movie theaters. So this is kind of commemorating that. They gave these out, and I'm going to, if you know what Mod Podge is, I didn't really know what it was. It was some other stuff I was going to use, but it's like some gloss sealer finisher glue type stuff. It's supposed to seal it, glue it, and seal it. You put it on top and it'll look glossy, and it'll look like it's supposed to be on the canvas. Now, I did other projects. I've done photos on canvas before, but you're going to need a brush. I was going to use this for the actual Mod Podge, but I don't know which one, and use this for the paint. I think I might use this for the paint and this for the Mod Podge, because it has to cover the whole canvas more. So, and just some paint. I just got some bare paint that was left over from when I did the steps. You can see that project on another video of mine. If you look through my videos, you'll find that project. With this, I actually have the plastic on the canvas because I leave it on until the very last minute. You want to lay this out so it's centered, because you don't have to use paint. You can use just a straight white canvas if you want, or I want the border to be black. I want it to be on top of a black canvas. You can get a black canvas. There's black canvas out there. So you could do that in Mod Podge if you don't want to paint it. But all I have is white canvases, so I'm going to paint around. Got the pen because you're going to have to it doesn't have to be exact, because the black paint can go, and you want it to go in a little bit so there's no white showing. But you want to kind of figure out where the center is and then go around the corners. You'll see in a minute. So I need to open this. Let me get all this stuff out of here. Paintbrushes can stay, pen can stay. Let's just get this out of here. The reason I leave it in to the very last minute is because I don't want dirt and anything on the canvas while you're painting it. I just leave it in the plastic to make sure. You get it out. Now you got the canvas out, and it kind of sticks to the canvas from the, I guess the static electricity. But I want to try to get this straight, so I'm going to turn it towards me so I can see how straight it is. I did not using a level. I'm just looking at it. That didn't work. To see how much, let's see if it's in the center. You can use a level if you want. I don't, I'm eyeing it. I like eyeing it. It's not too bad. It's in the middle. So then you want to go around the edges. And I just do around the edges. This is just a quick guide. It's not exact science. So if you can see, you have these four corners, and that's where you want to paint. You want to paint all around it, and you want to go up a little bit more than where the line is, and in a little bit more. so you have no white showing. So we'll get to painting, and that will be that. Also, when you're painting, you want to pay attention. Can't see that. You want to pay attention to the sides because you want the paint to be all over. And it's good with a canvas because you got the wooden part that you can just hold back here and paint, and then you don't have to worry about touching the sides really. No paint on the poster. Just won't use oil paints. If you can tell, I'm just gonna make a line like going straight up. So I kind of know where that line is, and going a little bit more, a little bit in. It's all right if paint falls in the center. It doesn't really matter. You just don't want to paint the whole center. For one, you want the glue to be there. And for two, you just don't need to waste that paint because it's going to be covered up. So now that we got the coats done, on camera it doesn't look great, and it's not perfect, but it's cool. It's where I want it. I don't want it like smooth. I want it to be kind of textured on those sides. So then you want to line your picture or whatever up again. Then it's time for the Mod Podge. So I never, like I said, I never used this before. I used other type of sealant glues, which I probably should have got that since I never used this before. I don't really want to mess this up. But even if it gets messed up, I don't think it will be terrible. So I'm just gonna use this as I did with other mediums. Just pour it on and then spread it out. Get a good brush. You want to get a good brush. Put it on liberally over everything. It's gonna dry clear, or it should dry clear. It's supposed to dry clear. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it will dry clear. You don't want too much because you don't want to, you want an even coat. You can work it around so it's even. And also your strokes, you want your strokes to, if you want to get out, you know, you want it all looking the same way. Just depends. Let me put some more over here. It's actually easier to see on camera what you don't have glue on, which is kind of cool because normally you don't do this on camera, but you can just, it's at an angle, so I think that's why you can just make it at an angle so you can tell. So you don't have really that long to fool with this, because it'll start drying. Let me get one so it's all the same swipe. Up and down. You don't have to do up and down. Get over here. So now you can take your picture and you can put some on the back of that as well. See if I can get in there. Preferably you have a spot to do this on. I don't really, but I'm gonna make a spot. Now you just wanna stick this on where you need it to be. You don't have that long to move it, so you wanna try to get it in the middle. Get all the air bubbles out. Turn it like this so I can see better. I think it's pretty much in the center. Maybe we can do a little bit better. It's like putting stickers on a figure. And you just want to get the air bubbles out as much as possible. I think that's pretty good. So then you want to try, like I said, try and get the air bubbles out as much as possible. It's gonna be a few though, so it should come up and be better. It don't matter if you're getting glue on top because you're gonna put it on top as well. And this ain't the best poster, which I think is another reason why I'm okay with some of the flaws. If it does have any flaws, then you want to put glue on top. Just a waiting game and see how that turns out. Fast forward, everything's done, and this is what the final project looks like. It's not perfect. There are some bubbles, but I kind of like it. Kind of looks a little weathered. Like I kind of like the fact that it happened. It's totally by mistake and not on purpose. And most of the time you don't want those bubbles in there, but it kind of gives it like an old poster look. And the crease in the middle, you can't really see it on camera, I don't see, but there's a crease, you see, in the middle. Yeah, you can see it a little better there. That's where the poster was folded. It's hard to get those creases out once they're set in, which at the movies, when you get posters like this, it's just what it is. So yeah, you see here where I have those bubbles. Have gloves on because I'm doing another paint project. But all in all, I dig how it came out. Now, some of the takeaways of if you want to do this project or something similar, put enough glue on the back. I think that's the biggest thing that I did not do to get it flat. I didn't put enough glue on the back of the actual picture. Whatever you're putting on top of the canvas, picture, poster, whatever it is, you need to put enough glue, because if not, it just won't adhere. Like you can see these bubbles right here. You can see them better in this type of light. That's because I didn't have enough glue in order to get out the bubble. Like you could take a credit card or something and slide out the bubbles like you would if you're putting a sticker on or anything. But without enough glue, those are probably spots where I didn't have enough of the Mod Podge, which is what it is. And when I smoothed it out, it wasn't staying flat. Even though it had glue on there already, it wasn't staying as flat as possible because I think I didn't have enough glue. Also, take a little bit of care and time. That's one of the biggest things too. Takes a while for a project like this, and I kind of rushed through it. I think because it was my first time and I wasn't sure, but all in all, I think I like the way the stuff comes out. You can even get a more glossier look if you put like acrylic on top or like a spray coating. It really, at least that's what I've been told, that it'll really give like a glossy poster look. But I like this the way it is. It's pretty glossy. It's on there. It kind of looks like it came like that. It looks like it's framed and it's in. I like that. It doesn't have, it doesn't really have raised corners or edges. It kind of looks like it's part of the canvas. That's what I was looking for. All right, so if you enjoyed this project, I'll be hanging this up, and I'll probably show it in my next collection showcase. So if you like this project, give me a like, subscribe, share it, and I will leave a link in the description for the products that I use, the canvas, the Mod Podge, of course the poster. You can use any poster if you can find a poster. You can order. It might even be better because it'll come rolled up if you order a poster online on Amazon or something. So I may look and see if they have one of these posters. I actually got this at the movie, so you can't buy this exact one, I don't think, unless somebody's selling it on eBay. All right then, appreciate y'all watching again, and till the next one.
Life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over. As long as you're alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.